So guys, accountants exist for a reason. There's no use in suffering in silence. We see it way too often where clients try to do everything themselves, and we get it. We're just coming out of COVID and everybody's trying to save some money wherever they can. I think it's honestly the one thing where you can't save yourself into profitability by cutting down on advisory costs, and in any event not as critical as having an accountant in your corner that, you know what, has your back and helps you plan proactively. So you guys really need to reach out and speak to your accountants, collaborate a lot more often, and leverage their advisory services, because they've done this for millions of other clients. Guys, so secondly, you need to use the right tools. I mean, this relationship we just spoke about with your accountant pivots around the possibility of collaboration. So if you don't have the right tools in your organization that eases your workflow, integrates data and automates processes, what's the use? You're just going to frustrate your business processes even more so. So it really is now the opportune time to investigate and test and implement new software, cloud-based software that can help you get your data in a more timely fashion, but also of a much higher quality. And preferably you want your accountant to manage that process and do a quality check on the data, because by doing so, there's no nasty surprises come year in. So thirdly, we want to encourage you to start thinking about ways of preventing last-minute rushes. I've lost count around how many times on the day of provisional tax submissions or year-end closure, clients let you know, listen, I'm just waiting for another supply invoice, and then we can run the forecast again. And this happens like 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and I don't know about you guys, but I'd be preferring to do a lot other nicer things than waiting for supplier invoices just to get a provisional tax return submitted. The reality is that if you've got proper process in place and you slowly but surely start adopting a mindset of keeping your records up to date, monthly, I would reckon is bare minimum these days, weekly, and you know what, I actually would go as far as to say daily, because you've got a proper consolidated view of your exposure. Fourth point has to be, again, a change in mindset, and this comes from having the right partners in your corner, pushing you and, actually maybe just giving you those little nudges to keep growing as a business owner and adopt better mindset, better process. And through that, I mean, you need to treat every single month end as a mini year end. Don't batch, don't bottleneck everything for once a year, and then it's this massive mountain of work that lies ahead of you and your team. Again, collaborative tools are out there. We just need to start adopting a mindset where every single month, when I close off my accounts, there needs to be deadlines. There needs to be a specific time frame within which, how many ever days, 3, 4, 5 days after month end, the team needs to close, and you need to have management accounts in your hand, and you need to have a consolidated view, and that means that every single thing that you would have done at year end needs to have been incorporated into that monthly set of management accounts. And that's really very simple terms. Get yourself a second, third, fourth little bank account. Do that on internet banking, link to your business account, make sure it's interest bearing, and once a month when your accountant wraps up your month end, issues your management accounts. Again, guys, management accounts mean nothing if we don't actually interpret and then have a conversation on the back of it. No use in just sending the management accounts. There needs to be a proper tax reconciliation by saying, listen, based on profit, this is your exposure, and make sure, business owner, you transfer that money into that separate bank account. So come August, come Feb, guess what? Provisional tax is just another day of the year, and there's no anxiety associated with it. Guys, so I'm hoping that these 5 points have resonated with you and made a few lights go on. Life does not have to be that difficult, and I always keep saying suffering is a choice. So if we can help in any other way, guys, please reach out. Catch you on the next one. Bye.